Hello again, everybody. Wayback Sports Cards, and we're here with not a pack break, but I'm going to continue what I started quite a while ago. You can see in the background Don Mattingly memorabilia. Don Mattingly is my favorite ball player to this day, and I have quite an extensive Don Mattingly collection. And what I've done to date was I've done a couple of these videos where I've done 3-year segments of Mattingly's career. So I've done the 84 through 86 cards. Then I've done the 87 through 89, and now I'm going to do 1990 through 1992. And I'm going to show you just my Mattingly collection here. This is just the 1990 cards from the year 1990 that I have, and I'll do 91 and 92. And then eventually do 93, 94, 95, and then some of the later year Mattinglys. So just wanted to show you some of the cards that I have. 1990 through 92, not a whole lot of rare Mattinglys. There's a few, but a lot of junk wax here. And this is kind of the part of Mattingly's career here where Mattingly gets injured in 1990. And there's my Bowman base here, and then the Bowman Tiffany. You can see the two backs there. So those are the Bowmans, the Bowman contest card there, Don Mattingly. So yeah, 1990, you can see there's a few different classic versions of Don Mattingly here from 1990. A bunch of different cards. Collect the books. Probably got this at the book fair, the Scholastic Book Fair. Don Russ had a couple of Mattinglys. I don't have the aqueous Mattingly, which is super, super rare. Had never actually even seen one. So I don't know how rare that is, but rare enough that I haven't seen one out there online at all. Then you get into Fleer, and Fleer at this point had a lot of these little Kmart, Walmart exclusive subsets. I think these first three are from the base set, base 1990. Then you get the baseball MVP set, which is out of 44. League leaders, league standouts, I think is a insert from the actual Fleer 90 set. I think this one is a different, printed in Canada. So there's a different version there. Let me find the actual Mattingly, the original one here, as I fumble through my collection. Different variations, see at the bottom. Fleer Limited, printed in USA to the right, Canada. It's amazing how many of these variations exist out here, but they do. And the best way I do to find the full checklist is actually, a few years ago, I went to Beckett and printed out a Don Mattingly checklist. I didn't even know half of these variations existed. Here's some like non-MLB sponsored products: Hills, Hitman, Jumbo Sunflower Seeds. Some of these are licensed. You can see the ones that have the logo shown, Kmart. But then you see this King B disc, clearly not sponsored by MLB, so the logo is off. Then you've got the Leaf 1990 Mattingly. We've got Post cereals. This probably came in a box of like honeycomb or something. And you can see no logo on the helmet. 90 Score, 90 Sport Flicks. Then you got these Star Line. I think some of these were even made into posters. They look familiar. I think there were posters made of that. I have my Mattingly starting lineup from 1990. I actually had the card that came with it. Came with the starting lineup figure. This is the Topps Big set. Yeah, Topps Big, the oversized card. Then we got the Topps coins. Can't believe they made these, but they did. I don't know how else you store things like these, but there you have it. Then you get into the Topps 1990, and there's 3 Mattinglys here. One is the base, one is OPC. You see at the bottom there. One is the Topps base. This is just standard Topps. And then you've got the Topps Tiffany Mattingly, and you can see the difference. Those who don't, the glossy front And the back is even a little lighter on the Tiffany, a little brighter. Then we got the Topps All-Star Don Mattingly. I think this is Topps TV, maybe. This one's, I think, a little harder to find. Then we've got the Topps Batting Leaders, the Don Mattingly Wonder Bread Stars, Topps Mini or Topps League Leaders card, and then the 1990 Upper Deck Mattingly. Second year Upper Deck came out with this series. Looks like he's at the All-Star game there. And then this is just a, I don't know, the Cola Collection from 1990, Barry Cola Photography. Pretty good photo there of the Hitman himself. And so those are my 1990 Don Mattingly cards. And I'm going to move along to my 91s. Got the Bowman again. Got the classic, I think a few classics. Green, blue, purple borders, all 91. I think they're all worth about the same. Not worth a whole lot, maybe $1 a piece. 91 Donruss, horrible looking set. And that's what you'll notice here. Fleer and Donruss, disgusting looking sets, overly produced. Not really worth a whole lot. The best thing the Fleer did in 91 was these Pro Visions. And that's a great looking Mattingly card. Then you get into Leaf 1991, which was a step down from the 1990 Leaf product, which is very desirable. Two versions here. One is a preview card, and one is from the base set. So, kind of like the preview one better. But that's what those two are. Then you got the OPC Premium with the clean-shaven Mattingly. Of course, the long hair. 1991, Mattingly was actually benched by the Yankees, or Steinbrenner, I think, benched him for not getting his hair cut. His hair was too long. Didn't follow the Yankee standard. So, 1991, Mattingly is kind of trying to bounce back from the back injury that sidelined him in 90. And this is kind of the second half of his career where he wasn't quite the hitter he was in the 80s, but still very popular. Pepsi card. Series of Play Ball USA cards. I'm not going to open these, but series of cards. I don't think I have them all, but there's a bunch. Another post-serial Don Mattingly. Pretty clean looking back there. I like the signature at the bottom. Score 91. The franchise. I think those were from the base set. And then this score, I believe, is from a Superstar set. Then you get into 1991 Topps, and I've got literally, what is that, 6 versions of the 1991 Topps set, and I'll go through these. First is the Mini, which, I mean, amazingly, let me see if I can get the focus on that. I mean, if you look close enough, you could read the stats off that card. It's really quite incredible how they did that. Then you've got the 1990, let's see. Figure out which is which here. One's OPC. You see there at the bottom, OPC. That's the OPC card. Then you've got the 1991. You see at the bottom there, in 1990, it says Mattingly had 10 hits. That is an error. So there's 2 versions of card 100. One is with 101 hits for 1990, and then the other one shows is the error. There we go, focus. With the 10. So there's 2 variations of the base Mattingly with that. Then you've got the Topps Tiffany, which you see different lighter border. Topps Tiffany here. Then you have a super rare set. May have seen these online. The Operation Desert Shield. They produced a small amount of these and sent these over to the Middle East to our armed services, men and women. And were distributed, and these cards now are highly sought after. A lot of the folks in the who served in Desert Shield, Desert Storm, didn't take very good care of these cards. There weren't top loaders, so a lot of these cards got damaged. There's really just a few of these out here, and my Mattingly's not in the best shape, but it is hard to come by. So I did pick one up, I think for about 25 bucks. Maybe worth a little more than that now. Not sure, but I have one. Probably not gradable. Then I've got two 1991 Stadium Club Mattinglys. One is a pre-production sample. One's the base card. Studio 91. Fleer Ultra, first version of Fleer Ultra that came out. The 91 Upper Deck. And then a hologram that doesn't show too well. It looks like a Coca-Cola giveaway there, or set there. So, promotion. So there you have the 1991 Mattingly cards. And then getting into the 1992s, I have a few more of those. I'll just get these over here. We've got the Bowman Mattingly. Another classic, couple of classics. We'll slide these other ones over. I think some of these came with games. But you can see every year classics seem to have at least a few versions of Mattingly cards. I know one was part of a game. I think the other two may or may not have been as well. Then you got this Convex Baseball Inquirer spoof card that I actually did video on this a short while ago. If you check the feed and look for Convex Baseball from 1992, I opened a bunch of packs of these. It's supposed to be like spoof cards, so not super funny, but nonetheless, card is not worth $25. Just a sticker there. We got 92 Donruss, 92 Fleer, a couple of versions. One is a Citgo 7-Eleven set, and the other is the base set, slightly different. Team leaders. So Fleer in 92 finally got into some inserts. So this is one of the earlier inserts of Mattingly. Got some French's card, Mattingly and Will Clark. Jimmy Dean Sausage, Don Mattingly. You see no logo on the helmet. Then we've got a few Leaf 1992s. So there's two base cards. One is 22 of 26 pre-production, and then this is from the Series 1. The other two are the black gold variations, the parallel of that. So you can see both of those gold leaf stars and then the gold edition parallel. So there's both of those. We get into the OPC. This year actually has the OPC written on the front of the card. Then there's the OPC Premier. So they came out with two different products. Pinnacle. We got Pinnacle subset Idols with Rod Carew. Another post-serial Mattingly. You see they came out with those pretty much each year. Two versions of Score 92. You can see the perforations on the one on the left. I think that's like a blank pre-production or a box bottom of Mattingly. Then Score came out with the Superstar subset. Then you got Stadium Club Studio, two studios. One is, it's not a rookie card. One's a preview card, 9 of 22, and the other is the base card. Then the insert, the Heritage Series Mattingly. Then you get into actual 92 tops. The base card here on the left, that's just the tint of the top loader. And then the base card, or I'm sorry, the gold parallel, which actually was, I think, 1 out of 36 packs for gold. So the golds are not, they weren't one per pack like they would be in 93 and moving on. So they were a little harder to come by then. Mattingly Topps Kids, cool set. Definitely junk wax, but kind of a neat set. Then we've got two triple play Don Mattinglys. First year they came out with Donruss triple play. One is a preview card, 4 of 8, and then the other is the base card. So preview and the base. Then we've got Fleer Ultra base, Fleer Ultra insert gold glove card, award winner. Then you got 92 Upper Deck, clean shaven Mattingly. Great card. Then you got the All-Star Fan Fest these were packs or series that were like 40, 50 cards, something like that. Two versions of it, the silver and the gold Mattingly. Again, you see, not in the best condition. I'm more into actually just having a copy of the card. So if I find a better one, I'll probably replace it, but I'm not actively looking for these. I'm just more of a, trying to be a completist more than anything else. You can see none of these cards are PSA graded. There's an upper deck Mattingly, and again, these early holograms they really don't show too well. It's a little better look there. And that's part of the MVP set. And then the final one, this is actually from the NFL. I think this is from NFL Pro Set from 1992. Don Mattingly being from Indiana, a Colts fan. So kind of a cool 1992 Mattingly. That's not a baseball card, but cool one nonetheless. And so there you have it. That is 1990 through 1992 from my Mattingly personal collection. If anybody out there's got some other cool things they want to show, definitely let me know. I'm always looking for cool Mattinglys. Here's one of those flip books that I got. I think it's from 1990. Show that real quick. Again, not in the best condition. I've had this since I was a kid, so I've flipped it many times, but still kind of cool. But yeah, if anybody out there's got some cool Mattingly cards that they want to share or ask me about my collection, I'd be glad to answer some questions. A huge Mattingly fan. And the next time we do this video, we'll do 93 through 95. And there's really some cool, valuable, a little bit more valuable cards in there. Some refractors, also some other rare cards. So 93 to 95 would be the next one we do when I get a chance. But until then, thanks for watching. And I hope you all enjoy this as much as I enjoy collecting Don Mattingly. And until next time, thank you for watching. And have a great day. So long, everyone.